Very nice. How do you feel?
Not so
Why? Why not?
I wasn't engaged with it.
Can we say one? Can you say one thing that went well before we dig in?
I think I got the notes right, and I think
you absolutely did.
Like generally, the geography of the piece, I think I like the way that I want to map it out.
Yeah.
Like more or less.
It's getting there. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. It's getting there, and that's what we're all works in progress, right? And singing has this weird psychological thing tied to it, where if the piano Justin was playing had a broken key, we wouldn't say Justin sucks at piano. So we blame ourselves, right, for something not going exactly right with our instrument. You don't have anything to worry about. Your instrument sounds great. You're just being a little hard on yourself. So don't feel like you need to do that. I want to just, maybe we can start from the end and work backwards if that's okay. I do notice there's a big change. Well, let's work from the most obvious change, which is Des ganzen Winters Eis. I definitely think should be stark. Here it says stark, which I take as a subito forte. And getting into that, I think if we have an immediate contrast that grabs the audience a little bit more at the end. So where would be a good place to start? Where's uns trinkt doch aus der Quelle? I'm looking for it. Oh, sorry. Ihr trinkt doch aus der Quelle. This is pick up to measure 40. Is that okay? And let's try to make that big shift at Des ganzen Winters Eis at the end. It's the last thing you say. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I think we can use a little more S on des to get you to exactly where. Des ganz, a little bit more S, a little bit more G. Des ga. Can we say it? Des ga. You don't speak German, do you? Okay. Anytime I'm like, oh no, now I'm going to say something completely wrong. Des ga. Des ga. So it is a small word, and for you, we're going to need a little bit. There's so much beautiful legato singing happening that we actually need to make it a little bit more clipped in places, which is a good problem to have. Des ga. Okay, let's try that song. Is it Als wolltet ihr zerschmelzen, okay? Volt. If you use wolltet also as an opportunity to kind of strike at the heart, Als wolltet, we can do a little bit of an accent there with the V. Okay? Try it, see how it feels.
Als wolltet ihr zerschmelzen, des ganzen Winters Eis.
Big statement.
Des ganzen Winters Eis.
Yeah, all right, so that's better, yeah? Getting there? Ganzen. So we need that sound too. If I'm being super picky, which I can be because you sound great. Feel okay? Does nothing hurts? No. Nothing is troubling you too much. Let's try that one more time, just same place. Des ganzen. We need to hear that middle consonant for full effect, okay? Great job. Let's do it. Alles wolltet.
Als wolltet ihr schmelzen, des ganzen Winters Eis. Des ganzen Winters Eis.
Good. It's on its way. Wonderful. Feeling very impactful there at the end. Good. So we make a transition from the beginning to the end of the song gefrorene Tropfen, frozen drops of tears are falling from my cheeks into the, they're not even, it's so cold they don't even have the opportunity to warm up. It's very bleak. Have I then not noticed that I have been weeping? You haven't noticed because your tears are freezing on your face, right? So that, we can play with that a little bit more, play with the consonants at the beginning. I like soft, but I think it needs a little bit more pepper in the soup at the beginning. And then when we get to I trainen, we can have a more personal conversation with I trainen, meine Tränen. Why are you really so tepid? Right, so that we can make that a little bit more personal. And like I said, once you leave here, just throw it out in the garbage if you don't like it.
I agree.
I always go toward the external first. So, and then I take things internal. I'm the external song singer. And you can, if you want to make it more internal, that's fine, more stately. But for me, it's gotta come out first. Can we start from the top, please? Can we go from your intro, Justin?
Yeah.
Thank you. Teardrops.
Gefrorene Tropfen fallen von meinen Wangen ab. Ob es mir denn entwangen,
It's fine.
dass ich geweinet
A little
hab.
softer, maybe?
Dass ich geweinet hab.
Conversation with your tears.
I Tränen, meine Tränen, und seid ihr gar so laut, dass ihr starrt zu Eisen, wie kühler Morgentau.
Perfect, let's pause. Great. It's already starting to have much more character, I think. We like that in this piece. It's got to be a little bit more over the top so we get, that it was a painful experience for you and you have 24 songs to go through and tell us about your pain with little nice moments. We'll hear the linden tree from Mark in a little bit. There's like one or two happy-ish songs that are tinged with sadness. So did we all hear the teardrops in the piano? Blum, 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 blah. But they're frozen. So when we, actually, Justin, would you mind playing that once more? Great. So he's giving you everything you need to understand what the song is about. It's really interesting. I love the conversation you were having with your tears. Don't sleep on the word meine. Tränen. Meine Tränen. They're no one else's tears but yours. You have to own them, right? How do your tears make you feel? Do they make you feel? You tell me.
They're interesting tears because they're like as you described at the beginning, they're frozen, but at the end it's like they're coming from this very like scathingly hot like inside.
For me, it makes me angry. Why can't I even cry right?
It's like I'm not able to express myself.
Yeah. Do we all know people who can't cry? Maybe you're one of them. I'm sorry. But why can't I just process this? Right. So have a relationship with your tears throughout this piece. I tränen, meine Tränen, und seid ihr gar so, right? It can be. You can keep it in the mouth a little bit too. You can whisper it a little bit, I think, to make it a little bit more personal. Hey, another tool. Interesting. As long as it doesn't take you off of your great vocal track. Okay. Beginning once more, please.
Also, is any of this too soft? Like, can people hear?
Can we hear in the back? Yeah. good. Can we pause really quick? That was awesome. It's really getting there. I just want to give you one more tool if you choose to accept it. You don't have to. Have you ever clenched your, this is not, voice teachers out there, you can let this go after. Have you ever just kind of clenched your teeth and spoken through clenched teeth at someone you're really upset with? I train, meine train. Can we try it once through clenched teeth just to see how it feels and then unclench it? Justin, can we hear the notes at, and I guess I mean, inside ihr gar so lau. Let's see if you can do that without opening your teeth at all, and just see if it gets the right effect. Can we hear I trainen? No piano, just you. I trainen.
I trainen, meine Tränen.
Just clench.
Und seid ihr gar so laut.
Good. Pause. Okay, now don't do that ever again. But find if you can find that hushed tone, right? Like you're just so fucking. Oh, we're in a church, but just fucking pissed at yourself, right? I Tränen, meine Tränen, und seid ihr gar so laut. Okay. So let's find that without doing something vocally unhealthy. Could we go from I Tränen, and I will let you sing now.
I Tränen, meine Tränen, und seid ihr gar so laut, dass ihr starrt.
Nice.
Zu Eise, wie kühler Morgentau. Und trinkt doch aus der Quelle der Brut so glühend heiß, als wolltet ihr zerschmelzen des ganzen Winters Eis, des ganzen Winters Eis.
Great, pause, great. When you repeat something, it's got to be for a reason, right? So why do you repeat there? And we can figure out how to do it from that.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. For me, I feel like this like, second part is like I'm trying to like, I asked this question, but I'm like even more like wondering even more.
Yeah. Okay. So you say something. Does anyone even hear me? Does anyone even hear me? Right. It needs to be more emphatic the second time. I think.
Or I guess like the des ganzen Winters Eis. That's more like before you get mad. Before you get even more mad, you're like contemplative. You like ask the question. You're like, wait a second, why is this?
Good.
Like,
There's a forte in the piano part too, so that's a little bit of a so we do have a little hint from Schubert. Let's make it more emphatic the second time, and then you can play with it the next time. You can do a swell. Just follow what the piano is doing. There's a swell on the piano the next time, and then it's stark the second time, right? So more frustrated, more emphatic the second time. As if you would, so the words are about your tears, as if you would melt all the ice of winter. All the ice of winter, right? You're losing yourself. Let's go from, please, und trinkt. Thank you.
und trinkt doch aus der Quelle der Brut so glühend heiß, als wolltet ihr zerschmelzen des ganzen Winters Eis, des ganzen Winters Eis. Ihr trinkt doch aus der Quelle der Brut so glühend heiß.
Good, pause. I'm not pausing you because you took a breath, but I'm pausing you because it says piano in the piano part. So I think we can take that as a hint and hush it again. Ihr trinkt doch. It's the first time we say ihr instead of und. So there's something new. Ihr trinkt doch aus der Quelle. So let's see if we can keep it hushed with big consonants. You just went des ganzen Winters Eis. Can we start right on ihr trinkt? Nice and hushed.
Ihr trinkt doch aus der Quelle der Brut so glühend heiß.
More.
Als wolltet ihr zerschmelzen des ganzen Winters Eis, des ganzen Winters Eis.
pause. Good. I do think, I'm very impressed by your loud singing, but I think it still needs those consonants in it. Des ganzen Wien. Because if we can, even if you take it down a little tiny bit, but add more words, the point is to communicate an idea to them, yeah, rather than to show off. You're already showing off throughout the song. Can we do that? We have just enough time to go. Aus Wohl. Excellent job, by the way.
Just right at the very end.
Yes, please. Des ganz.
Alles wohltet es schmeltet des ganzen Winters Eis, des ganzen Winters Eis.
Yeah, right? Great. Yeah, that S is an opportunity. Des ganzen Winters Eis. An opportunity for madness. So just something to think about it. You can do whatever you want on this song, but these are just ideas on how to make it more external. How do you feel?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Good. So just have to think about it. See what we can sprinkle in when we do the full run later. Great job. Wonderful.